truck fares heading down the middle of the road. Nice and peaceful so far. Nice and peaceful so far. Very, very dicey heading down there. Not too sure. Not too sure. Oh, and down she goes. Down she goes. Right there in the middle of the Purple Heart Lane main road right there. And here from the Allies, though. MG-AT have the lazy cowpoke. And the squad lead ditches a truck over there in the river. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to get out. No, he's not going to be able to get out. No, and there he goes. Oh, he bailed out a little bit too late. Oh, the truck went into the river, and down goes the squad lead. Alrighty, so 95th. Gonna need to get some front door garrisons up ASAP. They're really lacking right now to help launch some blueberries, some more blueberries into the sector. 95th is gonna have a very comfortable hold on the point here for at least a moment. We'll see how much the Artie shifts on forward here, though. Stewie settles down, looking to hold this little passageway here. And the rain begins to pick up. The storms begin a rumbling here, everybody. Direwolf has made his way up really close to the hard cap, and he's praying to God right now that he doesn't get spotted. He's throwing some grenades out there in the distance. Pretty static. Many bodies shifting around here. Let's see how many it gets. Remember the competitive averages. 3, everybody. Competitive averages. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, hold on. I think I got 5. They got 4 or 5. I thought I was going to get those 2 puppies right there, but did not. So those raspberries. The Jiggler's going to hear the garrison. He's going to hear it be locked, and he's going to go over to the opposite side. Did he hear the Gewehr? Did he hear the Gewehr? Did he hear the Gewehr? Sweet Daddy is out there in the distance. Snafu. Oh, Artie coordination. Tank coordination. Infantry with all the smokes in the world. Belt-fed, still rocking the MG. He's pouring it on him. Laying some hate over there in the ground pillbox. I think he just did get one random frag out there in the far distance. Rocket right here. Dad continues on forward, going up against Big Ginger over there. Oh, but artillery round puts an end to that. Precision strike called in on Carentan Causeway. Wait. Solid NG suppression going on. Let's go here to the mind of Chlamydia. Chlamydia raw dog in the NG right here. Well, not raw dogging. It is planted over here on the stone wall. But Chlamydia will not let up. Chlamydia is relentless. It will make its presence very well known. Chlamydia will keep laying down the hate right here, offering their buddies a little bit of chance to push on up. Sherman's making its way a little bit farther forward. Network 466 is looking a little light back here. There's no radar, no bounce back garrisons. We do have one over there top left, but that's about it. Stringfellow gets into the hard cap, wipes an outpost. He's going up against Ouija here in just a second. Ouija turns around. Notices OP may have gotten wiped. Stringfellow wins the gunfight. Chlamydia's around the corner looking to raw dog him down with the MG. Chlamydia gets also gets taken out as well. Jack me off. And Sin 871. Reinforce has been dropped. 66 is going to have to commit some decent amount of bodies back here. Coming around the corner. Dangle Hopper as well. Jack me off. Frags 1. Can he get 2? Dangle Hopper's holding on tight here. 66 must be calling more bodies back. Yeah, we do. We see a spawn way over there from the top left of the screen. Moving back towards the hard cap. Cap progress ironically begins on ground pillbox with a couple spawn points back over there to the southeast. So 66 with a little counterattack of their own right here. Coming in hot. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of a cap race, but the defenders, 466, are going to have a good frag. We do have 176 moving over there. It's going to have to rush back towards the defense. These buddies are moving on to Jordan, but 95th looks to be on the full attack, maybe. Full attack, we do 2 squad leads right in front of us. Multiply that by 6, that gives us 12 bodies that could be possibly inside the point. Colton, buddy, highly recommend. I mean, first of all, you got to know if you play on console or PC. I have many Discord links in my chat, so I would just recommend just getting just experimenting with there's a lot of really good competitive teams out there that use plenty of comms and stuff, so you shouldn't have too big of a difficulty finding that. Over there into the hard cap. Garrison goes up in the back line from Love Squad. Very good job getting that Garrison up. Garrison network looks much better for the Allies. Looks much better. Look to see maybe a Garrison right up here on the border, just like that one shifted, just so we can monitor the back line a little bit better. And then maybe shift this one. That one's okay. That one's okay. And maybe just put one over here, right in the middle of the pitch or something. Just as an extra insurance policy. But I think they're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 garrisons. Okay, so they're at max garrison, so they obviously they know what they're working with. Let's check. Gets one. He's gonna look for Direwolf and possibly get this OP. And he gets the OP. He's going to jump across. And, oh, nope. But he gets out-fragged by Thickness. And they're going to hold on to this location. But the OP did get wiped, unfortunately. Lazy Cowpokey. Lazy Cowpoke. Oh, he's bandaging. His Straw Hat's reloading. Dismantling. Straw Hat. Lazy Cowpoke. Oh, no. He waits. Goes up into the building. What an interesting little exchange here. Lazy Cowpoke goes up, sees if he can find his enemy. Oh, but he loses the fight. Take a look at the map once again. We see a solid push coming over here. We have a blue zone garrison over here right on the border. Medium over here to the right. 76 over here to the left. MG coming in from Chlamydia. Chlamydia has not let go of this MG, I think, since the game started. Firing out there into the distance. Probably has fired a couple thousand rounds by now. Bomber run coming in from the Axis, looking to alleviate some of that pressure down there. Here to the left-hand side. Supply truck coming down the middle road. Another supply truck coming over here to the right. So we have to see how many bodies 66 commits to this airhead. Spawn we should be coming up in any second. And we got a nice little chunk. Got a nice little fat chunk. No, one squad lead. Okay, we got one squad. Two squad leads. We have Direwolf and Thickness that have sailed on in here. Garrison gets dismantled. Goes Baba Badooey. Gets gunned down in the open. And suddenly, just like that, 66 is committing more bodies here, but I don't know who's winning the cap race. This is, oh man, this is close. This is close. I gotta take a second to look at my screen. I honestly, in all my streams of experience in determining who's winning, I don't know who's winning. Oh, this is like a half a second. Okay, who's going to get to the shield, past the shield first? Let's watch the shield. Oh, there goes the cap progress. Flickers back. Oh, that was critical. 95th is winning now. 95th is winning. 66 is going to have to realize this ASAP. Let's see how many bodies they have on the attack right now. These guys are going to have to win some key gunfights. Stetson, Johnny Slayer, Chlamydia gets wiped. It's never a good sign when Chlamydia gets taken out. It's a rough force to contend with. Nada thinking over here to the left. Also with an MG trying to fire off into the hard cap here. Cap progress goes back in favor of 66th. And they get cap progress back on the middle point. One tanker. Oh, they lost it in the river. Oh, that's where that medium went. It went right into the drink. Hello, everybody. We are waiting on, I think, a couple. Just a couple. Everybody's duking it out as a practice run over checkpoint right now. be flipping in just a moment, I believe. Hopefully. Hopefully we will be. There we go. Join artillery. Kabiskin. Then we will do this. We'll see what Command Chat has in store for us today. If they use it. Sometimes I don't. They use maybe they use TeamSpeak. I'm not too sure. I know last Friday we didn't really hear anything in the Command Chat from the German Friday mixed clan non-German Friday. Maybe we'll today though. Anyways, we're on SME with SME as the midpoint. SME, of course, is favored to be captured by the Allies first. We'll go zoom on over here real quick. SME, well, you could look at the point and see that the Allies, or look at the map rather, and see that the Allies have a much easier time driving their trucks into the hard camp, getting bodies inside the circle, as opposed to skirmish mode, where the circle is down to the southwest a little bit. Here on warfare mode, it's right here on the church. I know it was kind of confusing to me when I first started casting the skirmish mode. I was like, well, why is everybody down here? Oh, well, it's because the circle is actually on this part, not in the other location. It just made it a little bit more interesting that well. Okay, so anyways, we are 49 versus 49. Everybody in the server, actually just missing one. Since I count as the streamer, we have a new commander on the board today from over. We have Sufi. 30 seconds left to a wall drop. But yes, the Allies can get their trucks easier to the hard cap, stack bodies inside the church if need be. The axes tend to be, their armor tends to be more funneled along this road, not able to get as easy access to the hard cap to help out the infantry and everything. That's why over the course of the matchup, as we've seen in some very classic streams here on SmithersCast, where the Axis armor plans a big push towards the church to try and get control of it, as the Allies tend to have the armor advantage. Who knows, we may see some truck snipes. Everybody seems to be on the trucks, but we'll listen for those Rocketeers. I'm going to make sure to turn the volume up just a little. Okay, the volume's at 32%. Should be okay. Nice couple gunshots there in the distance. Players anxious to get started. Here come the Allies getting to the hard cap. First artillery shells go off from the distance. Panzer IV down below. Waiting to see if the first Allied artillery shell gets lucky. Will not. Panzer IV. Yeah, no truck down that road today. And the Axis begin pushing on in. As you see here, the Allied bodies get around. And also, I mean... Oh, wait, never mind. Luke's down to the south. We have the Puma rolling onto the back. Puma's gonna maybe wipe it outpost. Who gets in between all three of them? Stalls, Noctish, and Frosty Dwarf. Yes, I've had many very, very good games on this matchup. Omen, 82 AD, WTH, ESPT. Oh, man, some bangers of the past, that's for sure. Puma going around to the back. Look at this Puma go! Puma gets into the back, that's Stewie! One round to the back, it's a 3-person Stewie. I have no idea what those names are. Oh, it's a little bit of a character funkiness. Oh, and a rocket assist there from Stefan of 82 AD. And the Allies almost complete the opening cap. We're about 90, getting towards 90% there. Fourth point is Route to Harras for the Allies, and then Maison du Creek, so we have a full diagonal in store today. We're going to see forces spread nice and wide. Okay, there's the first cap going to the Allies. Some raspberries starting to wrap around the back. Axis P4. Did that get taken out? Sherman 75 is pushing up very confidently. Oh yeah, the P4 is dead. Okay. Yeah, no more P4. 75 cruising down the main road, large and in charge. Look at him go. Fourth gear in it. They don't care. Barrel pointed to the right. They're gonna pause real quick, see if they can splash a couple rounds. Les Soldaten throw some grenades. Oh, Les Soldaten takes a nice arty round right to the face. Luke's also, or Sherman takes also the Luke's out as well down below. Nice artillery by the Allies. Who's on our allied artillery? We have Flo back there. Vink up against Falcon. Vink wins it. Timmy, foolish. Timmy also eats an arty shell. Here come the Rocketeers, though. Round the corner. Sherman 75 taking a little bit of beating. Got some smoke coming out of him. Foolish trying to come around the side. Foolish going for the satchel placement. No, not happening. 75 is going to book it out of here. So Rocket comes into the Stewie. Rocketeer did get fragged. Sherman 75 pauses in the alleyway. Stewie takes out a transport truck for the CE. Pata, Skipper, and Kendrick inside this one. Line north to south looks a little bit iffy. Axis struggling up north a little bit. They do have a garrison up here, though. 3 garrisons established in the blue zone. Commander Soupy working on the 4th. Rocket from Rabaloco. Looking to finish off the Stewie and the Rabaloco. Yeah. Nails it just in time. Wolkenstein. No. Shoots him right in the gut. And the Allies looking good off the opening, pushing out westward. Moving towards western approach over here, this 4th point. Stewie. Stewie may be small, but they are mighty. Tig, Nimi, Petit Plage. Having a little go with it with the raspberries. You know, it's a shame we don't have the gunner POV yet. I got to put that in my next upcoming video. Sounds like the Panzer IV is working their way forward, coming around to the side. That's going to be Frosty Dwarf and Caesar. Points up and lines that barrel up perfectly to clean that fat Stewie. Yankee here with a fresh rocket up on the front line. Now, Yankee was spotted pre-game. I don't know if you saw that on stream, but Yankee was pouring a bottle of extra virgin olive oil down his bazooka to make sure it was all ready to go for this match. All players have their own little traditions, pre-game sort of things that they do to make sure that they are ready to go. Not sure if we're going to see Honey Badger here today. I did see Honey Badger at the local... Oh, silent chart. Nasuku. M1 Grand beats the STG. Oh, but Yankee's taken off to the back. But yes, I did see Honey Badger earlier with his Panzer IV at the local AutoZone, which is a car repair place. Got a whole bunch of car parts and everything, so I won't be surprised if he doesn't show up today. Most likely getting new brake pads or an oil change or something on that medium. All tankers take care of their tanks in their own unique ways. Just part of the job. You gotta make sure you budget for it and allocate enough time to make sure that your tanks are ready to go for the matches. Non-tolerant. Peeks around the corner with the STG. Gets one. And will go back with a nice smile over his face. Sometimes all it takes is one. A couple seconds and one shot. And they're happy. Front line still holding. Plenty of garrisons. We have 7 garrisons up for the Allies. Looking for number 8 to go possibly down here by checkpoint. But the Allies looking very, very good. Charlie Squad Recon, only one to really make it into the back line. That's Armin Slushy. We got a 76 and a 75 on its way. 2 Panzer IVs right here. And then we have a Tiger up to the north near Route to Haras. Rocket from the Kelly. Oh, takes a shot from the 75. Timmy coming to the corner. Nope, gonna bandage. Looks like Kangso knows he's there. Oh, Timmy. Oh, Kangso did not know he's there. Timmy holds. Zolix. No, Timmy. Oh, with a one-handed shot there. I think the MP40 was in his right hand when he shot that. Didn't even get the full double-fisted action. Just went for the single-hand approach. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this Band of Brothers Monday event. It's a mixed PC competitive team matchup here on SME. So far, we've seen one cav go to the Allies with St. Mary Galines, as to be expected off the open. Right now, the Allies looking really, really good, pushing the Axis out, although the Axis are getting more control over the northern side. Gonna have to see how this works out over the next 10 to 15 minutes. That's when we'll start to see if the Axis are finding a gap or not in the Allied line. Maybe finding a little weakness. Armin Slushy and Alf in the back line. Near George Kwan. No doubt on the hunt for some Allied garrisons. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button real quick if you could, please. If you have any questions, go pop those in chat. Zolix. Nick Kelly going over to the opposite side. Zolix wins the 1v1. Rocket sounded like it did come into the medium 75, but maybe the blueberry was already wasted. Pokemon, the farthest blueberry to make it in quite a while. 2 Panzer IVs up to the north, peeking around the road. We do have 1 support player. Pullman Kaskataya. Over there by the P4. Won't be able to do much, except harass him a little bit. Capriati. Front line still looks very stable. No movement towards fourth. The Allies are sort of creating a bulge down to the southwest. But the Blueberry's able to hold them back still. All garrisons good to go. The Allies do have map-edged coverage garrisons. One way down here south of Maison du Creek. Strafe run going to the back line, looking to get Charlie. Squad does miss Armored Slushy. No doubt heard that sound coming in and started to move out of the way. Matthew. Cleriker. The mine's right there. Matthew went to the side of it. Cleriker comes up with the frag. Oh, but a grenade. Poor Cleriker. Bertie. Swag's fair. With the Grand. Timmy taking it nice and slow. Gets the frag. Milk pushes up to the right. Timmy. No! Not ready for the second raspberry. They peeked around the corner. Allies are going to have a little... No, maybe not. Nope, everything is still pretty tight. Just have a couple raspberries leaking through towards Western, but everything seems relatively stable. Wouldn't be surprised if we see an Axis or Allied airhead somewhere deep here. Just to get some movement behind the front line a little bit. satchel in the alleyway goes off on the medium 75 and clears that one. Could have been from gas, not 100% sure. Gemial. Here's the footsteps. Gaz goes up top for a little bit elevation. Gemial picks up on it, but no. STG wins the day for that one. And Gaz will come forward and get closer towards the spawn. Garrison right on the opposite side. Gaz hears it, goes over. No spawn within 3 seconds, and Gaz is good to go. Rocket, a save attempt. Oh, straight run to the back line, going for Charlie. Hunter attempted to get that Garrison, or save it, but Rocket was just a little bit off. Gaz gonna chase after Hunter a little bit. Ah, gets him. No real AP mines being placed as far as I could see, so Gaz should be okay. Front line still extremely stable. Do have King Squad with a potential wrap down to the south. The first real D-column breakthrough. So D Squad could put their outpost right there on that hedge and potentially flood 6 raspberries over there to the north. Gaz hiding out. Got 1, 2, 3 raspberries looking for him. Possibly 4. Toss Boulet. Toss Boulet here's the shots. Hunter's dead over there. Okay, Jemia cleans it up. Bombing run on its way over St. Margulies, just behind the garrison. Oh. Oh, it does get it. Okay, it got it. 1 ally garrison destroyed on SME. Axis begins shifting up their OPs just a little bit. Kind of interested in this King Squad OP. Does have Ati with him. They're not too far away from this Tiger. Ati just hoping and praying that the driver doesn't see him. Ember to the opposite side. Rocket to the left. Tiger mows down a few. But they're going to move out in open space. Don't expect the AT players, AT, to be able to get to them. Tiger crew is very aware of their surroundings at the moment. Recon plane going up. Garrison was already replaced by the Allies. Charlie's gone to the back, harassing the garrison network, of course. Mines in the building! Saw that one coming. Those building mines are some of the trickiest. Because you normally look for the mines on the ground outside, not necessarily through all the different staircases inside the buildings. Cleric are throwing a smoke grenade here real quick. Oh no. Proxy satchel from somebody? Vink. Oh, Vink comes up short against Clericar. Very solid exchanges. Do have 2 P4s, making a little bit of a move up here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh. Caesar and Frosty Dwarf wanted to show off for the camera a little bit. And they're beginning to make a move. Where is the 76? The nearest 76 is nowhere to be seen, but these P4s still gunning it. Looking for a target. Nothing to be had, but they got to go for it now. It's too late to retreat. Other P4 a little bit delayed. Not going to be able to help out their buddies. But they're going to go over the berm. Full speed. There they go. P4 still cooking. Oh no, the P4 still up there behind the hedge. For some reason, they leaving their buddies high and dry, not coming up to support them. Unless they had a nose goes sort of competition. Oh, there's the 76 right behind the building, right behind the stone wall. Panzer 4 coming around the corner. Slay! Panzer 4 rams right into him. Rocket to the rears, ricochets. Panzer 4. Oh! Should be able to get the shot in. Rocket to the bow. Oh, and a perfect combination there from LWFID compared with the pair with the 76 round to clean it up. Wowie, wow. What a saving rocket there from LWFID. Nice job, buddy. Coming in clutch. Oh, if only the P4 had their buddies with them. Frosty Dwarf. Caesar, what happened? Stuka's fallen down to the far south. Stuka's... Oh, they go for the garrison. Okay. Not saving it for a tank. Funky Pig up to the top. Funky Pig, of course, graduated number 3 in his sniping class. Up there and... Or down there in Bristol. That's where 82 AD holds their sniping courses. Each one of their snipers has to spend over 2 months there as they practice day and night, living out in the field, getting ready for competitions, eating nothing but MREs. They don't even get any other tea besides black tea. It's not even Earl Grey. It's just called black tea. No other labeling on the packet. And they have to microwave their water for their tea. They can't boil it. No kettles allowed. Pretty interesting. That's what they got to do to survive. From what I hear, the British actually prefer microwaved water as opposed to boiled water for their tea. But that's just what I saw on Reddit. LWFID, shadowing. Blankling going up here to the north. We have the Tiger backing up, and they're losing 2 of their buddies down here to the south. Both P4s taken out. 76 still alive, I'm presuming. 76, did they retreat out of here? Actually, don't see the carcass anymore. It was... over here. Medium 75 is down below. Unless the Tiger did take it out. I wish the tanks were just easier to see on the map. Don't see a 76 carcass anywhere. I see the 2 P4s. But no 76. I don't see it. Interesting. There's a 75 to the back. Nothing up here from what I see. Damn, missed it. Somehow the 76 got destroyed. Pokemon has made their way inside the school. Or inside the church here. Going up to the very top. Fortunately, nobody is up here for a Pokemon to shovel. Tigers pushing. No real infantry support. Rondres, Timsy, Rotter Games. Looks like they're stalling a little bit. Waiting for some backup. No pressure, no route to harass. The line has been pretty much clear. Pokemon. Some players' POV works. Others do not. Pokemon's going to call out that medium 75 coming up to the church. Tiger down here. Tiger up to the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 garrisons plus a half track over to the back line. Walkenstein goes up against Raccoon. Never. No doubt heard his buddy get taken out. Oh, Jimmy has raspberries falling all around. Airhead called into SME. Over here to the north of the road. Very conservative airhead by Commander Sufi. Looking to just get more bodies and add an extra spawn inside the sector. Perhaps getting ready to overload it. Although this Tiger is kind of out of position. Won't be able to push that easily. McTet Tootie. McTet Tootie Toot. Timmy over there. Commanding today for the Allies is Tetra Pak from 82 AD over there to the back. LJT is no more. Your head is alive and well. Probably one of the most conservative airheads I've ever seen, but hey, it works. It's a good distance between the garrison, and then you're inside the sector, so any bodies that do come in off that airhead count towards sector pressure. And it's in a nice, safe position. Where, well, as of right now, obviously. The front line is pushed up far enough where the airhead is good to go for at least the meantime. No cap pressure yet, though. Alf. Sniper in the back. Trying to get some building leverage here, but this elevation, unable to find a good spot. Gotta go into the building instead. Here's some footsteps. Attempts to... Yep, there goes Alf. Looks at the dead corpse. Doesn't mind it. Alf's doing a little jumpity jump here, getting his exercise in. You know, some players do a lot of stretching before the matches, and they want to be able to use all that flexibility. They would hate to leave the game and only be able to stay in one spot the entire time while their muscles are begging to be flexed. WFID, GNZ coming over here to the back. It's Tiger right down the road. This is all sector pressure, by the way. Big spawn wave, though, from the allies in the building complex. Alf still in the building. LWFID GNZ. The scoped FG42. Alf. Loads up, ready to go. WFID. And no! Elf peaked too soon. Oh! Oh, man. Thought for sure he had the advantage up on the stairs. First bodies from the Axis start to come towards the church a little bit. Junior, excited to finally be here. Gonna run inside. Well, Junior, surprisingly, I think he has the Car 98. Oh, no, it has the Gravere. Okay. Looked like the Car 98 for a second. I was gonna be in shock. OP is placed right outside the church. Gonna try to load up 6 bodies and flood the circle here. Artillery support on the outside. Another raspberry spawn wave. We do have a strafe run going to the back, going for Charlie Squad. Charlie Squad, of course. Armored Slushy dives out of the way. Only one blueberry comes in on Alf's. Oh, or sorry, not Alf, but that SL that came by the church's OP. Baker needs 6 bodies ASAP. 76 rolls on forward. A couple more bodies. McTootie 2. Oh, the OP gets burned by Sumi. Junior clears him. Junior looking for a new spot for an outpost. However, it will be on cooldown. Another raspberry spawn wave in the middle of all these buildings. All we need to see. Do we have SPA active? Okay, no SPA active. This is the key allied garrison that the Axis gotta find. Bombing run on its way. This is gonna be... Oh, then we have a bomber run airhead combo en route to harass, actually. Spawn wave coming back. Airhead. Oh, the airhead get destroyed? Am I seeing things? I think the airhead got taken care of. Huh. Wonder if somebody rocketed it in midair. Blueberries crashing all around. Proxy satchel goes off. It doesn't get the garrison. It does. The allies lose a key spawn point. Tiger has pushed up down the road as well. The allies gonna have one to the east, northeast. They got OPs around, but not that many spawn points available. Alf back here relaying the intel. $75. Takes one shot, gonna back up. Fire smoke round. Protect their retreat. The Axis suddenly have the advantage. They got the momentum. No threat to route to harass. Commander Sufi goes back just in case. No pressure back here to worry about. 76 peeks the alleyway. Yusuf up. Service, RTM. Waiting for the Tiger to make its move. Tiger's right there to our top right, if you could see that outline, everybody. Not poking just yet, but the 76 is ready to go. Tiger's getting closer. 76 may have peaked at the wrong time, or the Tiger may be, or 76 may be relocating, may be adjusting here. Yeah, they're readjusting their peaking ability. That way they can kite or retreat, pull back to the left, and the Tiger pokes. Oh, just at the wrong time. Oh, the first shot comes in on the 76. Oh, they were just re-angling. 76 is going to try to back up. Oh, dog. Ooh, they get back in time, but they're going to need some help for the infantry. I don't think the Tiger's not going to push, though. The Tiger's not going to push. It's too far. 76 pokes out. Foolish, though. Foolish. Oh, my God. She gets a satchel on at the most opportune time. What a play there by Soulish. Oh, buddy. Very nice. Oh, man. Snuck up all through that while the 76 was so focused on the Tiger's next move. And now the Turks Let Loose crew has to focus on this. Foolish guns down one. Satchel's cooking. They still have time to defuse it. They both are able to gun down Foolish to take him out, but Alpha's up there in the building to help support. And the 76 looking up. Right here with our camera. Service open, Chili, buddy. Beautiful, sneaky satchel play there by a Foolish. We have a 75, though, booking its way down the road. Go and get behind this Tiger real quick. Can they do it? Nope, the Tiger has pulled forward. Oh, the 75's got a big frowny face on. Teague, Petit Blanche, enemy. Oh, they barely missed it. They're going to try to pull forward, though. Try to find that Tiger near the church. '75 pulls forward. Tiger looking the opposite way. Nobody has reported back that, hey, you got a 75 behind you. Tiger still looking. Tiger begins to spin. 75 won't have the advantage. He ricochets. Cap still goes in favor of the Axis. 75 won't be able to do much. They gotta switch the smoke real quick and try to confuse the Tiger. Yep, here they go. They're kicking into the 4th gear. They gotta get out of here. And they do! Unscathed. Mamma mia. What a performance there by the 75 crew. Nice job, buddies. You earned that one. And there she goes. There she goes again. All right, down to the south, we have another 75. I'd like to see these 75s maybe team up to tackle that Tiger. Raspberry's taking care of the southern approach here. We got LGT's no more. LJT. Raspberries crash inside the church. We have more blueberries trying to get in there, but can they offset it? Rabalenko peeks inside. Has flashbacks to child Catholic school. Hesitant to go back in, but there he goes. Peeks around, runs through. All good to go. There we go. Oh, it's a mine right after the cap. 4th point pressure begins by none other than Armin Slushy. But we do have a medium 75 working their way backwards to help that out. The Commander Tetra Pak is also in the area. Airhead called into 4th, down to the very south, but the 75 crew should be able to respond to that. All these SLs getting their OPs reestablished. They'll do some garrison rework over there to the back. Eversman, there. "46 minutes left to go. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this mixed competitive PC event here on SME with the church as the midpoint. So far, we've seen 2 caps. First the Allies, second the Axis. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go and pop those in chat. And if you're interested in competitive Helios and want to see what it's all about, you can join the Discord in the video description, where you can sign up as a PC, console, or just a casual member. PC or console recruiter, I should say. And if you're listening to this on the PC side and your team doesn't have any recruiters in there, you can also sign up as a recruiter. I think we got a big chunk of teams represented. Mostly need more recruitment teams on the PC side. Console side, once somebody posts that they're interested in competitive Helios, man, oh man, do they respond in force. Within probably 24 hours, each recruit has at least 6 or 7 responses. So the console side, we're finding teams, people are finding teams super quickly. Although the PC side, everybody, I think is in agreement that the competitive scene has suffered a bit lately. Teams are a little bit burned out, trying to find We're trying to hold on until Vietnam gets here to breathe new life into everything. Get a whole bunch of new recruits, new people, new faces. New, fresh players. New teams are going to form, of course. Got to remember that. Little GT's no more. Go to get buckets time. So one thing as a streamer I am very much looking forward to are all the new teams. Will there be new Div 1 teams? Will ESBT slip down to Div 2, Div 3? Will WTH be Div 3, Div 4? Super curious. Axis begin pushing out nice and fine, although they do have a little bit of a south push they have to worry about. La Campaña Maldita's tank crew right here. Hands it forward down to the south on the road. Oh, takes a rocket to the front. Came in from Tasboulay. Defense on fourth looks strong. We got House Squad over there. Dippy Draw coming to the bottom. Tiger down on the road. 76 over here to the east of Maison du Cric. Turks Less Loose crew. Dippy Draw. Oh no. Dippy Draw was so ready for that gunfight. So ready. 76 over to the back. Looks like Alf. Checking him out. No P. We see all. Okay, yeah, we saw one P strike from the Axis on that garrison to the north of SME. So I think it's still going to be on cooldown. Alf is trying to relay this marker though, so hopefully their tank crews are able to pick up on it. Ooh, 76 nails the Tiger down there by south of checkpoint. Got a nice little spawn developing over here to the west side. Half track has been placed over here to the back for the Axis. Got a garrison. Pretty sure that's... Oh, it is. Is that Allied half track? It is not. Okay. Axis half track. Blueberries move in after half track gets locked. Is there a satchel placed on it? We'll stand back just in case. Don't want to get the camera too close. Sufi waits. I didn't get to see if that satchel player had a, or that AT player had a satchel or M1 Garand or Thompson. Looks like the satchel, or half track's okay. Hope he gets wiped. And St. Mary-Glise is suddenly not that good from the back. A couple raspberries pushing their way in. Tiger's cruising up here to the front line. LCM's crew getting closer up here. Bunch of raspberries ahead of them. Tiger's taking a little bit of a beating. Making his bold push out in the open. Shaolin. Oh, and the Tiger gets engined. Oh, they get clapped. Oh, I think the Tiger crew may have thought they had more support than they actually did. Bold push by the armor crew. Who knows, though, that sometimes the Takers make those crazy pushes because they're out of ammo and the team has plenty of resources. I mean, 7-10 fuel is fine. You got to remember that the heavy is going to have a 10-minute cooldown. By the time that 10 minutes is up, most likely you have enough fuel for another heavy. Down to the far, far south, we have a 76, no doubt, with its barrel pointed down the road. We have an airhead that landed inside the church. Mamma mia, Sumo. Trying to defend the airhead. Iron Maid floating across. Iron Maid. It's Iron Maid or Iron Mine. With Iron Maid or Iron Mine? Iron Maid, I don't think, did not throw a grenade for some reason. And the allies are going to get a spawn inside this nice protected area. Capriath. Or Capriati. Gun down inside. 2 Panzer IVs, though. I don't think they know about the airhead. I think they would have splashed a couple shells inside. Big spawn wave there from the allies. And keep in mind, that is all circle pressure. It's just that the Axis have a whole bunch around, including those 2 P4s inside the hard camp. And the Allies got to be a little bit surprised that they have no cap weight. Bombing run on its way. This will be a Axis bombing run going westward, or eastward. Going over that garrison mark. Did get the Gary? Can we get a satchel on this puppy? Iron Mine coming over to the side. Panzer IV has a direct shot in there. Is the airhead still up? The airhead is still up, everybody. Panzer IV backs up. They're both burning pretty badly. Or not, I mean, I think there may be a few rockets. Frosty Dwarf, go look at another big juicy spawn wave inside. Can we get a satchel on this building? Oh, nice tank shell. Did it get the airhead yet? No, it did not. Airhead's still up. I mean, the Allies just may send another big chunk over here inside the church. They're going to have... Yep, there was one more spawn wave. That's it. Okay. They got 3 outposts inside. Hell, why not just keep loading up the church, man? See if the Axis respond. Panzer IV pulls up. It's a solo P4. This P4 pauses. Rocket comes on it. Oh, and the Panzer IV gets collapsed. And the Allies, by some miracle, they got the airhead off of the church and able to take control, but Timmy looks to put a satchel on. Timmy, tell me you got a satchel, buddy. Tell me you got a satchel. Burns a couple outposts. Burns 3 outposts. Timmy's leading the charge. Timmy guns down 1. But you got 3 outposts. That's a big thing. Timmy's probably reporting back saying, guys, they had 3 outposts inside the church. I didn't even need to go in. I just had to walk outside. 75 is pulled forward. Taking a shot on the P4. P4 backs up. 76 over to our right. Blueberry's getting control in the church again. Funky Pig up to the top. Funky Pig looking to put his sniper training skills to the test. Now, Funky Pig most likely is going to need to pull out the pistol here in a second. Spots the P4. No! And the satchel goes off, and Funky Pig. It's turned to nothing but a little bit of pork shoulder. And just like that, everybody, the hard cap is all clear and good to go. No allied spawn points really threatening the church. Bombing run coming in from the south, going over that garrison location. 33 minutes left to go. Both allied tanks show up on recon. Third allied tank up here to the north. Maison du Creek is a garrison right next door to it. Bombing run does get the garrison. Allied tanks don't stick around too long. They do retreat. Get ready for another run here in a little bit. Got plenty of time. No need to rush anything. '76 crew stares longingly at the church, waiting for another shot to strike. They're waiting for another chance to strike. Line looks solid. Got a medium 75 down to the far south. Roaming around here. Thought they were going to maybe curve west and look for an upcoming heavy. '75 knocks out the half track to the rears. I'm going to go for that garrison, I believe, if they could see it, of course. Tiger moves down to the south. Another half track over there by Volaville, ready to be used. That's actually interesting, or well, I think a pretty good strategy there by Commander Sufi. Spawn a half track and put it by Volaville. You don't need it by Volaville, but you can use it later on and move it up towards Route de Arras if you need to, or put it by SME. And usually the tank crews won't look all the way back there for a half track. Pretty good move.
Sorry, that was me.
A little bit of friendly fire.
Enemy ahead. End of the road.
Dendi. Dendi Bruxelles. Holds in the bush. Under 30 minutes left to go. Supplies falling in the distance. King Squad is going to hear that tiger down to the far south. Matthew, I'm sorry. Matthew staying alive. Gets Junior. Remember, everybody, he's not wall hacking. The POV on the PC and on console is not perfect. So the view is a little bit off. I've gotten way too many comments about people accusing others hacking when I do this POV view. It's not that. It's not that, trust me. Oh, there we go. Couple more frags. Nice little adventure up here. Got a little, go get a, see how Matthew's doing. Is he okay? Yeah, he looks okay. Looks okay. Enki up here into the top of the church. Oh no, Yankee's going over to the opposite side. Supply truck over here to the far back by squad lead Dippy Draw. Charlie. Armin Slushy got the supplies down to the south. Hasn't put up the garrison just yet. Waiting for the most opportune moment. Line looks extremely solid, though, for the Axis. Man, what a flip of the script. Axis coming back hot and heavy. Foolish guns down Jimmy Allen. Rocket zips on through a whole bunch of blueberries. Missed a couple raspberries. A Campagna Merdita crew going for another adventure down to the south. They did lose that supporting garrison. Maybe George Squad will be getting that up momentarily. Supply truck still going around the very far back by Dippy Draw. And this is what you need out of an SL. You need to go all the way around. Now, the artillery player may have heard Dippy Draw. Just may have heard them. But Dippy Draw looking to get a deep garrison somewhere. There are plenty of spots available in the back line. 82 AD has that SL school that I mentioned last time, located in Birmingham. They are experts in finding the perfect garrison location. No matter how good you think your garrison network is, they will find the hole. No matter how small it is, they'll get it in. As a 82 AD skill set that not many other teams have. Now look at that. Got a garrison right there to the southeast. They just have a sixth sense about where your garrisons are. They really do. No doubt they will bring those skills on over to Vietnam. 75 and another 76 over here. I haven't seen the jumbo 75 yet. 76. So we have two 76s and a 75 getting ready for the attack on SME. But we do have the wild card garrison down there to the south, everybody. Over here. Let's go take a look. How many SLs do we got? That's always the question. We have Basil. We have Junior. We have Milk. Doesn't say whether it's low fat, skim, whole. Doesn't say. It's just milk. Judging by the figure, we're going to go with 2%. Camp progress begins on SME. Got plenty of blueberry spawns nearby. Should be okay. Let's see how this attack on Maison du Creek goes. Blueberries moving westward. Mill climbs low. Maison du Creek, not that far away. Blueberry spreading out, going for that Northern Garrison Charlie squad. Responding, Gemiel. Junior and Alf, looking to shred him. 23 minutes left to go. Nicolele. Oh, no. Popped right in that. A Tiger is here. Is this by chance the La Campaña Maldita crew? It is. Pushing up right into the hard cap. Another Tiger coming out of mid HQ. This Spanish crew playing ultra aggressive today. They may have some ghost peppers inside that tank to keep them going. Ghost pepper is probably the hottest pepper I've ever had in my life. Pretty hot. It's so funny how those spicy foods, when you first start eating them, you go, oh, this isn't bad. And then, whoo, man, it hits you. And you're like, ooh, kind of regret this. Comnor coming up over 7. I mean, the Allies are now responding to this. They got a garrison down to the south, but not much around them. A whole bunch of raspberries still around the SME. Okay, there's a big spot. Okay, there's a spawn way. There it is. There it is. They filled up the OP right inside the circle just in time. MG42 fire comes in the distance from Pokemon. Rocket into the Tiger. Apex. Apex. Loads it up. Fires. Another one goes in. Apex is going to have one more here. Fires. Tiger's still alive. 2 dead crew members. Just a gunner left. Looks like it's going to be up to Jalapeno from Fins Let Loose. Nope. Nope. Jalapeno has other ideas in mind. No! He would have gotten Basil. Basil didn't get fragged before that. Who will get the Tiger takedown? Atty coming over here to the left side. Oh, there we go. Apex does end up claiming the heavy takedown. 276 is over here to the back line looking for the garrison plus a 75. Allies on the full retreat. We do have some outposts over here to the back that came around. The garrison up to the north for the Allies. Steaming on south. The Raspberry Wave working their way towards SME. One Tiger to the east of the church, 1 Panzer IV. La Campaña Maldita crew has gotten a recon tank down to the south, steaming back towards Maison du Creek, but Maison du Creek looks much better defended than it did before. Of course, the Axis sort of caught them off guard a little bit. Swagsford. Zenny's on top of the church. You see us. They're gonna hear footsteps. They hear footsteps. Oh, 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 oh. Here it comes. Here they come. Swagsford. Oh, no, he's got the pistol out. Oh, gets another one with the pistol, Matthew, as well. Oh, what plays here by... who is this? Can't see his name. Hold on, buddy. No! Nazarek takes down 2, but unable to finish off the triple. Vink. An all-star, an up-and-coming all-star here on SmithersCast. Showing up for Mondays, Fridays, for all the action. Airhead called in. Another airhead in the middle of the church. Remember, on SME, everybody, you can drop an airhead inside the church. For all those new commanders out there, just in case you didn't know. Airhead's about to fall. Airhead's up in the sky. Supplies over to the right. Satchel goes off. The church will be temporarily clear, but we do have blueberries working their way back. Xeris, Comnor working their way forward. Comnor about to come in. No! Comnor gets gunned down at the last second. And there's the airhead. Watch it fall straight through the church, everybody. Watch, 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 watch. It's going to go straight through because of physics. And then it lands right there. Now the allies will be able to spawn inside here in a nice protected area. No blueberries around to stop it either. Mamma mia, we're going to get a nice little glass of Bubba Badoo here in just a second from the Allied Commander Tetra Pak. Let's wait here and see how many spawns. Come on in. Should be any second now. There we go. Look at that nice chunk safely inside the church. Falcon throws a grenade. Did the grenade go through? No, it did not. Falcon throws another one. Falcon running through. Falcon going for the airhead. Pomni shoots him right in the buttocks. And look at that. Oh, Foolish. Did Foolish get a satchel on? Foolish? Foolish? Did you, buddy? I don't see it. I don't think he did. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's a satchel. It's cooking. Oh, doggy. It's cooking. Oh, man. Ooh, doggy. Let's see how many this gets. Oh, and it clears it. Oh. Very, very nice. Very nice. And the blueberries are worked their way back forward. But that did bring a whole bunch of blueberries back. Not real. Some scattered over here in the back line. A couple 1-0 posts still up. Got the 76 down to the south. Raspberries start pulling on forward. So at least it did condense the front line a little bit. If you're just joining me with 15 minutes left to go, I am your host today, Smithers, for this Band of Brothers mixed competitive PC event here on SME. So far we have seen 2 caps between the Axis and the Allies. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button real quick if you could, please. If you have any questions, go and pop those in chat. And if you're interested in competitive Hella Loose, you can check out the Discord link in the video description. You could join as a PC or console recruit or as a casual member. Swags for Genetic over here. Garrison is placed by the Allies. Of course, it's going to be locked as the Axis are within 100 meters, but who knows? It could go unlocked at any moment, in which case the Allies can get a small wave on. McTootie2 gets gunned down by Apex. Silent Turk guns down Genetic. He doesn't know Apex is there, though, and Apex comes up with the uncombined frag. Garrison still locked. 1 blueberry down to the south. We have Iron Mind. Gets Zolox with the headshot. Counter rocket. Falls short. Iron Mind. Apex. Look at that peek by Apex. That is peeking right there. Allies beginning get ready for their final push. Gonna have, with all the armor crews and everything, probably gonna have one more large push. And then, if that fails, one smaller push. They're gonna have one more airhead left, maybe with about 7 minutes left to go, I think. Tiger restarts their engine. You know, sometimes they run out of gas over here on the front line, so the blueberries have to bring up extra gas. And of course, there will be jokes made about them for forgetting to refill their tank before they left HQ. But they're okay now. That's why you see those tanker refuel vehicles sometimes drive throughout the map. Gian? Opting for the peacefulness of the trees. You know, some players just come by this to listen to the birds. Geox may well be a bird watcher and is curious and maybe taking a second to document what kind of bird types are flying around SME currently. May even have a little bit of birdseed in his pocket. Puts down a garrison and will continue about his way. Now that's why some artillery players, before the match begins, they will hang a little bird feeder on the tree next to them by the guns. That way they have the little birds to fly around and keep them company. Because it can get quite lonely at times when you're back in artillery. Transport truck down to the bottom. Dippy draw, dropping that outpost. Looking to maybe get up another garrison as well. Just a couple blueberry harassments going on. Garrison's right in the middle of Maison du Creek, so they should be fine. Under 11 minutes left. Tiger cruising down the road here. Noctish, Frosty Dwarf, Caesar. Exposing their rears. Of course, they may not know that. Nati, patrolling around to the back. Looking for spawn points. Zamalo. Another tiger on its way, though. Nati. Oh, no. Nati may have peeked at the wrong time. And the tiger clears him. Blue raspberries are all around this place. We should see cap weight any second. As they begin to penetrate the circle. Vink, Tas, Boulet, Restorator, all coming on in. We hear the armor crews over to the east. We got a 75. Tas, Boulet, Vink, Klerker, Vink. No. Klerker's gonna put down a... Oh, Klerker gets outgunned by Tas, Boulet.
Inside the church.
Klerker calls out inside the church. Blueberry up to the top. Zeres. Zeres versus Tas Boulet here in just a second. No! Zeres comes out ahead.
Got him.
He sounds unbelievably excited. I never sensed so much energy there from Zeres. The guy must have had at least 800 milligrams of caffeine today. 75 down below. Cap Argo still going in favor of the Allies, though. Got a couple raspberries. The big thing is that 75 over there to the back. What do we have for Axis armor? Everybody got a bombing run coming in from east to west. Assuming that's a... Has to be an ally bombing run, right? Must be. They think their garrison's up there to the north. Raspberries all around have infiltrated. No Axis garrison nearby, SME. They're depending on this one up here to the northeast. Then these over here on the west side, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Got a Panzer IV coming down the road over there to our left. Camp progress continues on Maison du Creek, though. The garrison was found, taken out. The Allies are only dependent on 2 outposts. They got the garrison over here to the east side from King Squad's working on way over to the sector. And Mamma Mia, with under 8 minutes left to go, the Allies, it would be a shame for them to lose 4th, making it this far. Oh my gosh, this 75 is going to need to turn around and head back towards Maison du Creek, most likely. Yep, they begin to turn. Doing a little spinarooski as camp progress nears the 50%. 75. Oh no, they're pausing. Oh no, they're damaged. They're going for something. Maybe the Tiger down to the far. Oh, they do nail it. They nail the Tiger down by checkpoint. Petit Plach jumping out to do a quick repair. They're doing a double. Teague getting it all that's good to go. Spawn wave enters the sector enough to cancel it out. Frags are being won on Maison du Creek. And the Allies are going to have one more chance. Spawns are still around, harassing SME. Looking for any other tanks. We got a 75 coming up from middle HQ. 75 right here. No 76s on the map from what I could see. Blueberries holding strong in the main building on Maison du Creek. Progress will flicker again. They're just surviving off 1 outpost, remember. Long-range rocket from Mullah Bob. Looks like the medium is on its way back to help out. Mullah Bob, though, is AT. 75 is damaged. Rocket from Mullah Bob. Damage it just a little bit. Without further ado, let's go take a look at the poll. Forgot to look at the poll real quick. If you could sit in a pub and have a chat with one of these combos, which would you pick? Napoleon and Columbus, Mike Tyson and Stone Cold, Gandalf and Dumbledore, Edward Snowden and Julian Assange. So far, the winner is Gandalf and Dumbledore. I have to, yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty solid, not gonna lie. Sit in a pub and just chat with them, see some cool spells. They're pretty neat, really would. Eventually, AI is gonna be able to create some type of simulation with that stuff. You're gonna be able to sit down and pull out like a little thing on your phone, and it's gonna project whoever you want to talk to at the table with you. You can sit and talk about anything. It'll get there. It's only a matter of time. Panzer IV cruises in 4th gear going over the bridge. Are they gonna make it over the bridge? Oh! Whoa! They will not make it over the bridge. Imero with a beautiful rocket over there to the back. What a beautiful slammerooski. Absolutely amazing. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Oh, that was great. That was so good. Maison du Creek pretty much clear. Oh, they still have the 1 outpost to deal with, though. They haven't found that 1 outpost. 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Got a whole bunch of raspberries to the back. Can they win enough frags to make their way inside the circle? That is the question. Goods, Mathieu, Ferris. NVIDIA sets up. Oh, he gets taken out by Silent Turk. This is going to be close. Can the Raspberries muster enough counter firepower to put towards the church in time. They need a garrison desperately up here on the front. They don't really have a full launch point. But if they can win enough frags, I wouldn't be surprised if you see SME tickle a little bit. Genetic. Thinking about it. Genetic. Waits for the blueberry to appear. But there's no blueberry there, Genetic. No! And the artillery takes him away from us. Rocket finishes off the supply truck down below. Bombing run called through checkpoint down to the south, going over... I was in the sector of checkpoint, over there to the west side, more so Maison du Bric. Tiger gets fried in the open fields. Here comes the Puma, most likely from La Campagna La Maledita. We will never know, but the 75 mounts the Puma to show their dominance, as is tradition amongst tankers. Trucks let loose clue. Comes out victorious with that 1 versus 1 engagement. Not that big of a challenge. They'll take it as they will collect that CE and head back to Turkey proudly to collect their player bonus checks. Alrighty, everybody. Well, that will be the final... Yeah, that'll be it for this matchup. The Axis will take the victory 3-2 here on SME after a very, very nice 2-cap matchup. It felt like more, but man, there was a solid back and forth, especially with those airheads in the church working out. Mamma mia. Those were so clutch. I'm surprised both of them worked. We saw the blueberries on that second one running towards it, trying to get to it. But the Axis, but the Allies able to snipe them right in the back. I think they had 2 or 3 blueberries try to make their way in it. All of them got popped one after another and allowed the airhead to get a decent spawn wave off. Then we saw that satchel. That satchel got maybe 7 or 8 inside of it. Cleared all the outposts. Saw, I think it was, not sure who the blueberry was, but somebody ran on the opposite side with the assault kit. Cleared a whole bunch of outposts, 3 outposts from that first run. Axis looked in a rough position off the opening, but they bounced back. We're able to keep the party going. Precision strike called over here to the back line. Just kind of curious if anything's there. No, nobody's home. This is, of course, where all the commanders try to use their abilities. So at the end of the game, people go, oh my gosh, look at that commander support score. Never in my life have I seen a commander with that kind of support score. And everybody gets jealous, and the commander gets a whole bunch of praise, and just their social status goes up by 10, 20 times sometimes. Pretty crazy. But okay, that'll be it for today. Congratulations to Commander Sufi and the rest of the team for pulling out the 3-2 victory here on SME. Very, very solid matchup. Good. Another great Band of Brothers Monday between these two sides. Very good. Alrighty, buddy. Well, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go drop a comment below. And my next stream should be tomorrow around 8 p.m. Eastern for a mixed council event hosted by the Brazilian teams with a couple special guests. Should be a good time. It always is a good time. And then Wednesday, we'll have Wednesday Means War. Thursday is usually pretty empty. Nothing on Thursdays usually. Maybe sometimes at nighttime. Then Friday, of course, will be the German mixed PC event, another mixed PC event. And we'll see what the weekend holds for us. Alrighty. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.